Hello everyone, welcome once again to my YouTube channel, The Secrets of IELTS. So in this, we are going to talk about the basic tips required in IELTS reading, as well as we'll be seeing the different types of questions that are asked in IELTS reading. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe it, and please do have a look on the previous video that I have uploaded, that was on the 6 basic tips that are required to clear IELTS examination in the first attempt. So I am Jitin Joseph George, and let's get started. So first of all, we will be having a look on the sample IELTS reading paper. So this is a sample reading test paper. So the reading is, first is reading passage 1. Then we have questions, question number 1 till 13. So the question number 1 till 13 are for reading passage 1. Then we have reading passage 2, okay, the flavor industry. So this is the text of the passage, and then we have the questions 14 to 21 and 22 to 25. So these are the questions for reading passage 2. Now we move is for reading passage 3. Okay, now when we go across reading passage 3, that is austerity measures, okay, these are the texts, and we have the questions from 27 till question number 40. So as you saw the sample IELTS reading paper, okay, this was an academic IELTS reading paper, right? So I will be telling you the different types of questions that are asked, the major type of questions that are asked in an IELTS reading. So let's have a look one by one. So the first type of questions are list of headings or matching paragraphs. Now see, choose the correct heading for paragraphs B to E from the list of headings below. These are the list of headings that are given to you: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And you have to match that which paragraph contains the following list of headings. So if first example is given to you, like paragraph A, the answer is 8th one. That means the history of travel is contained in paragraph A. Now similarly we move to paragraph B, C, D and E. So if you just turn the pages, you can see that there are A, B, C paragraphs. Similarly there is D paragraph and E paragraph. So you have to read all these paragraphs, and when we come across back, then we can see that what kind of headings are contained in each of these paragraphs: paragraph B, paragraph C, D and E. So this was the first one. So the next types of questions are true, false, not given. Okay, so do the following statements agree with the information given in reading passage 3? If the statement agrees, then you have to write a true. If the statement contradicts, okay, then you have to write a false. If there is no information on this, then you have to write a not given. For example, turtles were among the first group of animals to migrate back to sea. So here I can see turtles, first group of animals, migrate back to sea. If the information given, this whole information is correct, it's given in the passage, then we will write a true, okay. And if it is false, okay, if there are some changes, like it is not the first group of animals or they do not migrate back to sea, then we will write a false. If there is no such thing given in the passage, then we will write a not given. So similarly there is another form of this question which is known as yes, no, not given. It's similarly the same. So instead of true they write yes, instead of false they write no, and the not given remains the same. So the third type of questions are very important. They are called multiple choice questions. So in this you can see, choose the correct letter A, B, C or D. So you have to select any one option. Okay, question number 31 and 32, you can see, compared with today's museums, those of the past, A, B, C or D, select any one. It can be this, this, this or this. Similarly it's for this also. Okay, so the whole type of questions are called multiple choice questions. So the next important questions are fill in the blanks, or known as fill-ups. So you can see here, complete the notes below. Okay, so this is a paragraph completion. You can see this whole is a paragraph, okay, from question 19 to 22. Okay, so choose. This is very important. Look at the instructions and read them very carefully. It is written choose one word only. That means you have to write only one word, okay, from the passage for each answer. Why believe the light screen hypothesis? So here 19, 20, 21, 22. Similar questions in the fill in the blanks is the table form. Okay, this is a table, fill in the blanks. So we can see, okay, location of the body, significance, geometric pattern. So this is according to the passage information that has been given below. So we have to fill accordingly the table. Okay, here also when you read the instructions, it's written no more than 2 words from the passage. Okay, so here the instructions are clearly writing 2 words. So we can write here 2 words here in this passage. Okay, you have to complete the table. So the next type of questions are a bit tough and tricky. They are called matching the statements with the list of people. Look at the following statements and the list of people below. So you have to match the list of people that are given to the statements that are given below. Okay, these people can be scientists, authors, writers. Okay, so there are 5 questions and 5 writers are given below. Okay, match each person with an appropriate statement A to F, and these are the list of statements A, B, C, D, E and F. So you have to match accordingly the list of statements set by particular authors or list of statements that match particular scientist. Another important and interesting questions are of diagrams. Okay, so we have been given a diagram here. It is a submarine, as you can see. So this submarine information is given in the passage and you have to fill in the boxes. So it is probably asking the parts of submarine, so it will be given in the passage, you have to write it. This is an easy type of question. Okay, and you can here also look at the instruction choose no more than 2 words. So here also it is just, you know, having 2 words only in each answer. So it's no more than 2 words. It can be either 2 word or it can be a single word also. So that was regarding the questions that are asked in IELTS reading examination, and for each different questions I have prepared a separate video, and please do watch how to solve each different type of questions in an IELTS reading examination. Now we straightly move to the 7 basic tips that you need to keep in mind while solving a question paper on IELTS reading. So the first basic tip is keep up to the time. It's very important. You are given only 1 hour. In 1 hour you need to solve, you need to transfer your answers. Okay, and if you need to change any answers, that also needs to be done in this 1 hour. Okay, there are 3 passages, 20 minutes each. Passage 1 20 minutes, passage 2 20 minutes and passage 3 20 minutes. That makes a total of 1 hour. Okay, so it's very important to keep up your speed, and in my previous video I already told you how to maintain your speed, so have ahead from it. Okay, and please make sure that you need to understand this, that it's not always that each passage takes 20 minutes. Sometimes one passage may take even 17 minutes and some passage may take 25 minutes. Even there are easier passages that take only 15 minutes. So you need to practice daily and keep up your speed, improve your speed, so that you could complete the whole passage or whole 3 passages in 1 hour. The second important tip is read questions first. Okay, it's very important to read questions first. Okay, have a look at the questions one by one, what they're talking about. Okay, underline the keywords that are asked in the questions. The third important tip for reading is scanning. Well, there is a separate video regarding scanning, but simply consider it like this. Scanning means you are finding the keywords. Okay, you are taking the keywords into your mind and you're remembering it while you are coming to the passage or you are going to solve your questions. Okay, scanning is just like finding proper keywords to solve your questions. The fourth important thing is skimming. Well, it's very important. You can't read the whole complete passage. You can't read. It's not possible. Okay, if you are having a very good speed, so then it's possible that you are going to read each and every line of the passage one by one till first, second and third passage till the end. Okay, but this is not possible generally. So you need to apply the skimming technique. Well, the fifth important tip in reading is that you must understand that 90% of the questions are in a chronological order. Okay, question number 1, 2, 3 will be most probably in the first paragraph, then we comes 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9 questions, 10, 11, 12, 13 questions in the last paragraph. This is generally the case. Okay, but you need to make sure that it's not always the case. Okay, sometimes question 1, 2, 3, okay, and question 6, 7, 8, okay, maybe in the first part of the passage, while the next questions are in the second parts of the passage. The sixth important point is very important. Sometimes there are 1 or 2 questions that are very tricky, okay, that are hard questions. So if you are not getting an answer, okay, even after 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, please leave the question and move ahead. It is better to get 1 or 2 marks less than to ruin your Ielts test. Remember, if you are not going to get an enough score, no matter you solve first and second passage very properly, but if not able to solve the third passage, you are going to completely ruin your Ielts reading test scores. So the number 7 tip is the difficulty level in Ielts passages. It is generally seen that passage number 1 is the least difficult, then it comes to passage number 2, and the most difficult is passage number 3. So the difficulty level rises as you move ahead in the paper. Okay, but there is a trick in solving that. You must keep in mind that the first passage not always takes 20 minutes. Sometimes it can also take 15 minutes, 16 minutes. So if you are having a very good start, your half work is done. Okay, so keep your speed from the beginning. It's very important. Okay, then only you will be able to solve the most difficult part of the test in the last. Sometimes due to stress, many people leave some questions in the last passage. This can be avoided, okay, by improving your speed and with regular practice. So this was all about the 7 basic tips. If you have still doubt, rewind it and play it again. Please remember it that these 7 tips you must keep in your mind while solving the question paper. Okay, and regarding the skimming and scanning, okay, it is given in the next video that what is skimming and what is scanning. You can have a very good amount of information regarding the both words. Now as I told you that I will be giving you some reading materials in my most of the videos. So in this video I have uploaded a very good short story named Remember the Roses. Okay, and it is there in the link. Okay, the link is there in the description down below, and please download it and read it. It's a very good story and you will get a lot of vocabulary. Read it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. How much time you can read, you have to read, because it is very important that you must have a habit of reading daily. Okay, so guys, this was all about the 7 basic tips and the questions that are asked in IELTS academic reading. If you have any doubt, please mention in the comment section below, and do not forget to share or subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and press the bell notification for any further updates. Keep watching my video, and till the next video, bye bye, take care.